So everyone knows Squid Game. I just finished the season two, part one, or is it just season two now? Should just be part two for the second one. This is part one, but whatever. I just finished season two of Squid Game, and oh my goodness, it was so much fun. All right, I absolutely enjoyed it so much. All right, I was swapping between the Korean, whether it was dubbed in English and the Korean original audio, because when I watch TV, I do other things. I'm not just what I mean. I don't usually do that unless like I was watching like My Name or something like that, but I have every intention to go back and actually like rewatch it just like I did Squid Game. The first one I watched it dubbed. No, I think I watched it whichever one. I watched it dubbed or I watched it in original, and then the second time I watched it I flipped it just to see. The voice acting was horrendous. For the English for the first season. This season it was so much better. But anyways, I bring that up because there was a whole controversy. People like, oh, you should watch it dub. If you got things to do, just watch it how you watch it. I mean, what are we even talking about? We're getting mad because someone likes pancakes over waffles. I mean, come on now, let's stop it already. But anyways, I do recommend if you do watch it, if you can watch it in the original. That's how I feel for any of these. But if you can't, just go ahead and watch it in the dub. The only reason why I would say also for this particular season, season two, to watch it in its original is because you have Thanos. Thanos. You have him over there, and he swaps to English often, and it's hilarious. But anyways, so Netflix, they had to take down a post, and you're gonna see it on the screen, and it says if Squid Game involved a bunch of black people, there wouldn't be any season. Let's play a game. Nah, let's play a game. Are you crazy? So I thought that was pretty funny. And apparently Netflix took it down because, oh, you're over here insulting black people. But we're gonna look at some of the comments. But first off, I think that's pretty accurate. I'll tell you right now. What was that game? The Don Chi or whatever, where you had and I'll put up on the screen where you got the freaking the two like origami papers, then you gotta like hit it, one's red, one's blue, then you gotta hit it and then flip it, and you gotta hit it really hard or it doesn't flip right. If we were playing that game and I lost and you like to and you smack like oh, hold up. Hold up, wait a minute, you ain't finna just be slapping me. You go no. Okay. Done. Okay. No, add the sound effect for that too. No. No, we're not gonna be slapping me. Okay. In my piece because we ain't doing that. Okay. No. We go up in there, red light, green light. Now, this is something I'm a little confused about in regards to the first one. Maybe I gotta rewatch the first one again for the third time. But I didn't think that after you voted and you said, okay, I want to go home. I think this is a new rule for the season two, because I don't recall them saying like, okay, you can win whatever is in the pot. So whatever we have in the pot is just gonna be divided. I don't recall hearing that. I didn't think that was a rule. But now it's, if whatever's in the pot, if y'all want to go, you vote to go. Y'all could be leaving out with, let's say, USD 20 grand, 35 grand, 50, 60. I think now with the numbers now is around 56, $52,000 USD is what you'll be leaving out. And I'm like, well, how much debt y'all got? Some of y'all got like $300,000 in debt. Well, that's on you, man. Black people, we go, okay, red light, green light, we're done. Let's go. Okay, at least you got some money. You gonna tell me you ain't gonna get any money? Y'all just gonna keep going and dying and dying and dying? No. So with this, I'm like, it's accurate because I'm not doing that. Oh, you gonna kidnap me? Take me to some island or whatever? I guess it's not really kidnapping if you agree to it, but you gonna take me to some island and all this other stuff, and then y'all just gonna be killing people? Oh no. So that's how I feel about it. Overall, I actually do like the season. I know some people are saying like, "Oh, the season sucks." Is it a little more K drama like? Yes. Than the last one? Yes. But so I think it's fun. I enjoyed it. They had me screaming at the TV, and I'm one of those people that like when I watch TV. Like, and I know some people, oh God, I can't watch it with her ever. I like to scream at the TV. Like, I need you to know what I'm experiencing. I need you to hear so you could know not to do what you about to do. Okay. So I'm over here yelling at this TV. I'm like, ah, I'm screaming. I'm like, no, and all that. I got all the emotion. I'm like, no, don't do that. All that extra stuff. So I'm like, I enjoyed it. So for the people that said they didn't like it, um, don't watch the third one that's going to be coming out June 27th, 2025. Um, don't watch it then. I mean, if you don't like it, there's no point in watching it. Just like Alice in Borderland, I watched it and I honestly don't care for it. A lot of the stuff didn't make any sense. The very first game was memorization of like this uh pub. It's like this, I don't want to say courtyard, but it was like a mall or something. Whatever it was, like this particular area. You had to memorize it because it was like, oh, you got to get out the door. But it's just like a room with doors and stuff like that. And it's like, oh, well, oh, yeah, you got to memorize this. I was like, memorization? Well, what if now you're stuck in this game? And it didn't make any sense. I'm like, you're stuck in this game, and now I gotta memorize. What if this is my first or second time being here? I'm not gonna know where everything is. I was like, that's dumb. So I was like, okay, that's not for me. And then it was that other one where it was like this underground kind of big train tunnel area. I think it was a train, like a train subway, something like that. It was a subway kind of area. And then it got flooded because it was like, okay, you got to get to the finish line. And then you go, you're in a bus, and then you got to run all the way down or whatever. And the numbers just keep increasing, keep increasing, keep increasing. And then it's like, what? Oh my goodness. And then they're like, oh, the beginning is the end. And now they're all hauling arses, going all the way back, and they're about to get flooded because the whole thing. I was like, how y'all outrun? Oh, I said, that don't make sense. So I was like, okay, yeah, sure, whatever. Let's just go with that. But then I'm looking and I'm like, well, if y'all were already at the end, y'all at the beginning, y'all already at the end. It's not like you just from the bus you immediately didn't y'all turn around and look at the bus and inspect it a little bit, see that someone was running on the side or something like that. And so wouldn't y'all be at the end? So the game should have just been done within like what, 5 seconds? I was like, this doesn't make sense. Oh, but you gotta know that it's the end. No, if you at the end, you're at the end. Nah, yeah, I couldn't with that show. And then they had some with the cards, and everyone had to have cards, and you got, yeah, it was too much. But anyways, let's get back to Squid Games. Now this is my ish, okay? So I'm looking through the this is what I said. We wanted that they got darn right. Okay. I mean, every black person thought is watching this. That's what I'm saying. It's like, come on, we don't have to be that sensitive with everything, okay? Netflix and whoever else and all that. Like, we could make fun. Now, let's not have one of these things where we're only making fun of one race ever. And we don't talk about anybody else, okay? I feel like even like with comedians, everyone can get it, okay? As long as you're not doing it in a as long as you're doing it in a tasteful way. You don't want to be out here just being mean and just to be mean. You know what I mean? So as long as you're doing it in a tasteful way, I don't see what the problem is. You're correct, because ain't no way we playing them type of games for having seasons if you ain't even having the first episode. Where's the lie? No lies. Oh, we won the first thing I said, and I just started. They're not wrong. So this is what I'm saying. At the end of the day, Netflix, I don't think you had to take this out. I mean, it's accurate. We be like, nah, we ain't doing that. Oh, what about? Hey, first slap. I'm out. You know what I mean? So, but it is an entertaining show. I highly recommend it. I mean, it's a lot of violence. So if you're okay with that, then cool. But I highly recommend the show for people who are interested in watching adults play children's game in this nice, wonderful world that we call Korea. No, I was playing. um, but no, I mean, I highly recommend it. If you enjoy this kind of stuff, give it a watch.